Hi everyone, Joe here with another Fallout 76 video. In this video we'll be talking about Update 22, which is scheduled for release on September 15th. I'll go over what's being introduced or changed, and give you my opinions. So let's jump in! Bethesda posted an Inside the Vault article on September the 3rd, which, in addition to announcing a double score event and updating us on the need to bring glass and leather to the Brotherhood at Atlas, it also outlined the changes they are planning to implement with Update 22, which is what I'll focus on. The first change is the start of Season 2, Armor Ace and the Power Patrol. It will essentially be the same as Season 1, the Legendary run, with a few enhancements. Season 2 seems to be paying homage to the G.I. Joe franchise. Armor Ace and the Power Patrol taking the place of the G.I. Joe team, squaring off against the Subjugator and the Red Vipers, who are taking the place of Cobra. The big change is that players will be able to purchase rank-ups with atoms from the start, instead of it becoming available 2 or 3 weeks in. This was apparently requested by players who can't commit to playing every day to complete the daily challenges in order to earn their score points. They'll be increasing the number of challenges in order to add variety, as well as having more double score events. For those players who weren't able to complete Season 1, several of the rewards will be available for gold bullion. One thing to remember here is that daily and weekly challenges used to earn players atoms to spend in the Atom Shop. Since these challenges are now used to earn score points, the ability to earn atoms in the game is severely limited. That means if you want to purchase items in the Atom Shop, you're going to have to look at the possibility of maybe spending real money. While this might be a good business decision for Bethesda, it's not really good for the player community on whom they rely. Just like Season 1, Season 2 will have 100 ranks to earn and a reward for each one. In the article, Bethesda showed off a few of the rewards we'll be able to earn. There will be power armor and other types of skins and cosmetic items. For me, this means I'm going to have to grind out the T65 power armor so that I can actually show off the new paint job, which I wasn't able to do for Season 1. Other rewards include a greenhouse building set, weight bench, a foosball table, shooting gallery arcade game, and a train set camp decorating item. All of which look pretty cool. I'm hopeful that Weight Bench will give a temporary strength bonus the same way it did in Fallout 4. But, as an old school Fallout gamer, the reward I'm most interested in seeing is the Brotherhood of Steel bunker camp structure from the first 2 Fallout games. I'm really looking forward to seeing how it looks and acts in my camp. One of the things I liked about Season 1 was how it promoted more team play, so I'll be interested to see if the trend continues in Season 2. I plan to have a look at each of the rewards the same way I did for Season 1, so look out for those videos. Another new feature Bethesda will be implementing with Update 22 is One Wasteland. The goal here is to make it so that no matter where you are on the map, the level of your enemies will scale with your character's level, even if you're on a team with players at widely different levels. That way, as a low-level character, you can travel all over the map and have a fun adventure while not having to worry about being insta-killed by an Uber boss. The drawback here is that you won't be able to power level by teaming up with high-level players and helping them kill high-level enemies. Since the enemy's level will scale with the player's level, the experience rewarded will scale the same way. While I like the idea of making the game more playable at lower levels, I think this might have a negative impact on team play, which is one of the things Fallout 76 needs to encourage. Bethesda will also be introducing the Brotherhood of Steel daily ops missions with Update 22. Without giving away any spoilers, the idea is that you team up with other players to complete a daily mission for the Brotherhood, with rewards depending on how quickly you complete the mission. The daily ops missions can be completed solo, but the way it's set up, you'll only be able to get the best rewards if you're on a team. I'll go ahead and say that I like the missions overall, but at the moment each mission is essentially the same, with only the location and enemies changing. So I can see this one becoming just another daily grind, unless Bethesda can add more variety. Finally, another one of the changes Bethesda mentioned in the article was the addition of the legendary perk card system. Basically, you'll be able to spend perk cards you don't need in order to build up tokens to buy a legendary perk card. These cards will give different benefits, like adding special stats so that you can use more perk cards at once, making level 0 locks open without having to play the lock-picking minigame, or making enemies explode when you kill them. In my first video about Season 1, which you can watch by clicking the link above, I mentioned that perk card packs are almost useless to high-level players, since they mostly give out duplicates of cards you already have or ones that are useless to your build. Suddenly, those perk card packs will become much more valuable with the introduction of the legendary perk cards. I think this is a great idea overall, but I think we'll have to be careful not to accidentally scrap cards we'll actually need. The one thing Bethesda didn't mention in the Inside the Vault article is the planned nerf to the damage calculation being looked at on the public test server. As I mentioned in a recent channel update, the nerf will make the game much more challenging and may end up making players rethink their character builds. Since it can take weeks to respec a character build, that could be off-putting for many of us. Since they didn't mention in the article, does that mean they aren't implementing the nerf with Update 22? Well, we'll have to wait for the patch notes on September 15th to see. And that's it for this video. Let me know in the video comments what you think about the changes going in with Update 22, about Season 2 and its rewards, about Wasteland or the daily ops missions, about the legendary perk cards, about the potential nerfs to damage, or if there's anything you'd like to see in future videos. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time with another Fallout 76 video.